looking for some coffee shops. Listen, we've got a tough session. I need some caffeine. Oh, there's a Starbucks up here. There's a Starbucks. 16-minute drive. What's happening, YouTube? It's Frankie Davey. Welcome back to another video. Today we're on our way to Sheffield. I'm going to Boxing Science, where I'm going to have a personalised strength and conditioning plan drawn up specifically for me and my needs in boxing. I'll see you when I'm there. So we're here now at Boxing Science in Sheffield. I'm just getting ready. They're going to put me through my paces and design me a specific boxing strength and conditioning program, which will help me massively going forward in my career for future fights. And yeah, come along and watch me get put through pain, I'm guessing. But yeah.
Okay, cool. So today's quite exciting because like I know nothing about you as an athlete, so like it's like fresh eyes on you. Have a look at like what makes you tick physically and what allows you to excel. Trying to identify those areas where we can get a lot out of you. We're going to start the session with our Boxing Science warm-up. We do that every single session with every single one of our boxers. Once we've done that, I'm going to have a little bit of a look at how you move. That's from both an injury prevention perspective and also a performance perspective. So we're going to do a couple of visual movement assessments just to see sort of like how you move as an athlete. Once we've done that, we're going to look at your lower body force production. The reason we look at this is there's a very strong relationship between lower body force production in terms of jumping and your ability to produce force in a punching motion. Okay, so a lot of I've just talked at you for about 5 minutes.
I'm excited. It's
awesome.
going to be good.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, I
okay.
appreciate it.
Cool. First few are keeping on the shoulders. Obviously having a loose shoulder, loose thoracic spine, which is the upper back region, really important for a health point of view, and then also transferring force through range. So we try and open that up straight away. Hip mobility, really important for removing any obstructions that might be occurring and allowing your hips to fully rotate without obstruction or friction, which is a lot.
I think that's a big thing for me. I do a lot of driving, so I get tight hip flex.
There you go, yeah. So we'll see how we go on with that today, and then finally just theming that around in different planes of motion as well. So we got shoulder and upper back movement, glute activation, core activation, and then a little bit of hip mobility. Lovely that, mate. Really nice. So, yeah, it looks good. It looks good, mate. So. Oh yeah, you're fine, yeah.
Oh, this is my one. I'm allowed to sit on it.
Yeah. That's it. Now we get some range, aren't we? Yeah, so nice. One more for me, and then just hold the position. You got fascia which connect from here all the way down to your big toe. So you think you're stretching all the way from there right down. So that's why you're feeling hip flexion. Okay, just pause me there. That's it. That's it. That's the position. Okay, now go to the other side. Better, lovely. Do you feel like your hips more?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now keep that theme going for maybe a couple more. Yeah, brilliant. So. Brace, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and time, stand still. Fair. Alright, 5-0, well done. 50 seconds. Come up. Yes. You find it, come on. Drop the head. Up. Ah, well done, Sam.
Yeah, this takes out of me. tensing every side of my core individually, approximately 2.5 minutes each side. So yeah.
Start the testing. 3, 2, 1, and off we go.
So how are you doing, guys? You right here? You gotta like the video. If you haven't already, what are you doing? Like the video, subscribe, drop a comment, all the usual stuff. Appreciate it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Come do that. We get to 2.5 minutes, I'll stop the test. That's brilliant.
Easy.
2, 1, and time. Quality. Sick. Well done. Yeah, sound.
Hands a bit
brilliant.
clammy now.
Yeah, well done. Good start. As always, I think me and Danny, we are picky people. Like, we're always trying to find out like what are the areas we can get a little bit more out of. So, so far, like, demonstrating some really good athleticism. Like, to see he's not done any of this stuff before. He's already exceeding some of our benchmarks, which is really good to see. So, a lot of areas which are strengths, which we're hopefully going to turn into super strengths and allow him to really start to excel even further.
I've been told the numbers that I'm producing are good. Obviously there's always room for improvement, but that's why I'm here. But yeah.
Now let's go for it. Yeah, I like it. 3, 2, 7, faster. 3, 3, 5. Good, now let's go for it. Yeah, I like it. 3, 3, 6. 3, 4, 3. Excellent, good start. Sounds good
Bit
stuff.
soft. Now about to start my Lactate threshold fitness test on the treadmill. Before all of that, I've done some core work, I've done some jumps, measuring how high I can jump, and that usually transfers into how hard you can punch. The higher you can jump, the harder you can punch. I've done some mobility stuff, and yeah, all of that put together, I'm sure you'd have seen it. Both the guys there would have talked you through it. So yeah, it's all gonna help me going forward. As I said, now I'm about to get on the treadmill, do the dreaded test. Yeah. That's my only motivation, mate. I'm running, imagining there's a massive cake in front of me.
So what we're doing with Frankie here is a lactate profile test. This is what we put all our boxers through to see how they deal with high intensity exercise and high intensity activity. So what he's doing is 3 minutes on, 1 minute off, so it's a little bit like boxing. We're starting at a low intensity, which is about 11 kilometers an hour, Frankie today. And then we increase the speed by 1 each level, and we take his heart rate, we take his blood lactate, and also take his RP. So not only how his body's responding to the increases in intensity, but also how he perceives that as well. So what we want to see from the training is obviously him be able to go longer in terms of like going through the levels, his lactate to be reduced so he's more efficient, but also his rate in perceived exertion to lower as well, so he's finding it easier at high intensities. And this is a great way to find out what type of conditioning that Frankie needs to work on in terms of his high intensity or training program.
Be comfortable when you're uncomfortable.
4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done, mate.
Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, well done.
Right, so I think we're going to do an overview of my results.
I'd say that this is a perfect profile in terms of like coming in for your first assessment, because we have a few greens, we have a few yellows, and we have a couple of reds as well. That means that you've got some good strengths, some good potential. Yeah, you've got the tools there, it's all about putting them all together now. Somebody to come in for the first assessment and hit 22.5 is excellent. Me and Tommy were saying actually it's one of the best first assessments that we've seen in terms of somebody that hasn't done strength conditioning before. to come in, so that makes it really exciting for us doing your program. So overall, very good. It's time to get fitter, faster and stronger.
Good stuff, man. I appreciate it.
Right, cheers.
Yeah, it's good to hear. It's good to hear. We're in the right place.
How you doing, guys? All right.
So in terms of what we've done with Frankie is we've took his sum of 8 skin folds using the Isaac protocol. So this is probably the gold standard practical way of doing it. To be fair, you're very, very lean. You could possibly make your weight within 1 to 2 weeks. The actual fat-free mass is coming up at almost bang on where you're fight at, and that's usually a good sign, and actually it's a good weight what you need to fight at.
Middleweight.
I think so.
Perfect. See, who says you can't eat cake every day and stay lean, in shape? Like the video, look what I've gone through. They're killing me on the treadmill, killing me with strength stuff. Now they're drawing all over me. Make sure you like the video. And subscribe. First stage of the testing done, all the strength stuff, core work, etc. Treadmill, both fitness tests. I've had good feedback saying it's one of the best first profiles they've ever seen. So a lot to work on still, but as I said, I'm in the right place. It's going to bring me on levels, punch power, speed, everything. So I'm happy, I am happy, and I think they are too, which is the main thing. As I said, now we're going to go grab some food. I've been told I'm not allowed any cake yet, but we'll see, we'll see. All right, that's today's session all wrapped up. Started with the strength stuff, then got beasted on the fitness tests, and then I went through my strength program, all the individual exercises, and yeah, it's been an enjoyable day. I want to say a big thank you to everyone here at Boxing Science, Danny, Tommy, Lee that sat there. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I'll hand over to Danny. Few passing comments.
Yeah, it's been great to have Frankie down here at the Boxing Science Performance Centre today. It's always great to touch base with athletes, have a look at what they need to work on the areas for improvement, but also look at their strengths and change that into super strengths, and to actually get extra time with Frankie after to go through the program so he knows exactly what he needs to do to execute the program, to get the most out of the program, get fitter, faster, stronger. So look forward to seeing how he develops over the coming weeks and get back in here, let's say 10 weeks time, and see how your performance improves.
Yeah, perfect. And also I want to add, if you haven't already, make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. Should have been done earlier on, but let's get it done. Like, comment, subscribe. Team Davey.